Seafood dishes such as shrimp, crab, and crab are very nutritious, but if not combined with other dishes and ingredients, they will cause negative reactions when eaten. So seafood, what to avoid and who should be cautious when eating. What is the seafood taboo? The wrong combination of foods not only disrupts metabolism but can also be toxic to the body. Here are things you should not do when eating seafood. 1. Eat seafood and drink tea. Avoid drinking tea with seafood because tea contains a lot of tannic acid. This substance, when combined with calcium in seafood, especially crab, will cause indigestion, increase the interaction between tannic acid and calcium, and can cause kidney stones. Therefore, the answer to the question of abstaining from eating crab in particular and abstaining from seafood in general is to abstain from drinking tea when eating. However, Canadian researchers have shown that seafood, especially fish, is often contaminated with mercury due to water pollution or unsafe farming. To overcome this, researchers believe that drinking a few sips of tea while eating fish can significantly reduce the risk of mercury contamination. 2. Eat seafood and drink milk. You should not combine milk or dairy products with seafood. Because seafood and milk are both rich in protein, consuming too much protein will cause stomach problems and digestive disorders with common symptoms such as bloating, diarrhea, nausea. On the other hand, milk contains lactose. If your body is lactose intolerant, meaning it cannot digest all the lactose in milk, drinking milk while eating or right after eating seafood will make you susceptible to symptoms such as diarrhea, bloating, and bloating. Belly. A little bit. 3. Which vegetables are not compatible with seafood? When eating seafood, it is indispensable to have accompanying vegetables to avoid boredom and make the meal more delicious and nutritious. However, seafood is cold, so when eating seafood you should avoid combining vegetables and fruits that are also cold such as water spinach, cucumber, watermelon, melon, etc. If you eat too much, coldness in meals will cause diarrhea and stomach discomfort. Who should not eat seafood? Seafood is an important part of a healthy diet because it is rich in protein, rich in vitamins, especially B vitamins, rich in minerals, calcium, zinc, iron, copper, potassium, and low in minerals. Fatty and low in calories. For most people, the risks of eating seafood are negligible. However, there are some times or special situations when we need to abstain from eating seafood to ensure our health. 1. Pregnant and breastfeeding women. Nutrition before, during, and after pregnancy is important for mother and baby. Health risks from harmful substances such as mercury found in fish and seafood can harm the nervous system of a fetus or young child. EPA/FDA advice on eating seafood: pregnant or breastfeeding women should only eat a maximum of about 220 g, 340 g of seafood per week to ensure their health is always controlled. 2. Elderly people. Older people are at higher risk of seafood poisoning or allergies than young people because their immunity and ability to eliminate toxins are significantly reduced. Therefore, to ensure health, in addition to paying attention to seafood when preparing dishes, older people also need to limit eating a lot of seafood at the same time and clearly check the origin of the food before eating. When eating to avoid poisoning. 3. People with gout. Seafood is rich in protein, so it is always in the top taboo foods for people with gout and arthritis. However, people with gout can still eat seafood within the allowed limit. Please consult your doctor for more detailed instructions about your case. 4. People with asthma. If you have asthma, respiratory failure, or lung disease, you should not eat shrimp or seafood. Because eating shrimp and seafood can cause throat irritation and tracheal muscle spasms. Therefore, it is best for people with asthma not to eat shrimp and other seafood to avoid asthma attacks. 5. People with symptoms of inflammation. Because the nutritional composition of shrimp and other seafood contains substances that make inflammation worse. People with uterine fibroids should not eat shrimp, crab and other seafood, otherwise the condition will become more serious. 6. People with seafood allergies. For people with seafood allergies, the possibility of an allergy to shrimp cannot be ruled out, which can easily cause redness or swelling, respiratory failure, and even death. In addition, shrimp and other seafood often contain a lot of protein, which will make you overweight or obese, so you should not eat a lot. 7. That person is coughing. If you have a cough or respiratory disease, you should not eat seafood. Because when eating shrimp or shellfish, it can easily get stuck in the throat, causing itching and coughing. In addition, eating seafood when coughing will make the illness worse because the coughing person's respiratory system easily reacts to the fishy taste of seafood, causing the cough to last longer. It's best to eat seafood and your cough has completely stopped to ensure your health. 8. Drink beer after or while eating seafood. The amount of purine in seafood will form uric acid during human metabolism. Excess uric acid can cause gout and other diseases. Eating a lot of seafood and drinking beer will increase the rate of uric acid formation. Excess uric acid will accumulate in joints or soft tissues, easily developing gout, arthritis of bones and soft tissues, causing health problems. How to prevent poisoning when eating seafood. Besides knowing which seafood is taboo to proactively choose foods to combine when preparing, you also need to clearly understand the principles when eating seafood to avoid poisoning. Most helminths, eggs or larvae found in seafood are destroyed at high temperatures. However, you need to cook seafood thoroughly, not just dip it in boiling water, because seafood that is only half cooked still has the risk of poisoning. Do not eat seafood that has been processed for a long time. You should only eat seafood of clear origin, when the dish is cooked and still hot. You should only consume fresh seafood to avoid the risk of food poisoning when eating. Healthcare Channel is pleased to share with you useful information about eating safe and healthy seafood. We hope that the information on the topic of what is taboo when eating seafood, what symptoms eating seafood and drinking tea or eating seafood and drinking milk will cause, has provided you with some knowledge. Useful food to stay healthy and have good, delicious health. If you find it interesting, please like and share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to stay up to date with our latest releases. Thanks for watching and see you soon.